Hello everyone. Obviously not the circumstances that I wanted to be doing this ridiculous video in. 4-1 Man United, what can we really say? We could not have handed them a win any more than we just did right now. We didn't even score a goal. They scored our goal and then it ended up being 4-1. They scored 3 goals in 10 minutes, I think, roughly. I don't even know because I didn't even see the last one because I turned it off. For me, already started so defensively. There was absolutely no attacking capability in, you know, the starting 11. It already started off negative, and then we went to 1-1 and it just looked like Stevie Bruce was ready to defend a 1-1 draw. Like, at the end of the day, he took Hayden off because obviously Hayden got an injury and put Socc-Her on. Why would you honestly make a defensive change for a midfielder when there was an absolute every single chance we had to win that game? There was nothing stopping us from winning that game. But from then on, from that point, oh my days, what an abject display. I don't even have the words to even describe how absolutely terrible we were. Joelinton had about 5 touches of the ball, and then we randomly decided to, after they went 2-1 up, to put Almiron on. I mean, this is like, we're talking the 87th minute here. There was just absolutely 0 point in that whole situation, because then that meant that we only had like 5 or so minutes, well, with extra added time, to make a difference. We were already 2-1 down. And then obviously, as we all know, as we're all aware, it just went completely downhill from there, and it ended up being 4-1. Now, I mean, on the back of a Man United performance like that, obviously when they got beat the other week by Spurs, you know that they're probably going to come and, you know, make a change. And fair enough, there was a couple of changes in there. Harry Maguire is still in there, and we all know that he has been suffering a lot the past few months. What it is, I don't know. People are acting like he's got a bloody severe illness when it was all his own doing. But yeah, he still plays, so I thought, okay, we've got Alan St-Maximin to have a go at Harry Maguire here, we can do this. And Alan St-Maximin had a horrific game. I know a lot of people will sit there and a lot of people will say, well, that's because he doesn't get the service, or there's no creativity in midfield to help him get the ball. But if I'm honest, tonight, when he had the ball, he looked bad. Well, not bad, but he just didn't look like his usual self. I mean, Wan-Bissaka had him all over, and then he ended up getting the goal as well. So what to say on that, I really just don't know. Man of the match for me for Newcastle was Kendallrowan, because if we didn't have him and he didn't save the penalty, it could have been a very different game from, I mean, even earlier on. So yeah, I don't really have anything positive to say about the whole game, to be honest. Bruce's comments post-match, I mean, pre-match, we all know what he's going to say. We all know he's going to sit there and he's going to say, oh, we hope we can beat them, we're going to try and be a threat, we're going to try and hope, like, it's never, yes, we are going to attack this game, we are going to do this and this. It's never that. It's never positive. I mean, what sort of a manager wants his players to listen to comments where he, you know, it's all right if you don't play really well because we're just going to try? No player wants to listen to a manager like that. You want someone who has faith in you, who knows you're going to try and do it, who has confidence to win. And under Steve Bruce, that is not what we have. He doesn't even make it looks like he doesn't even make any decisions during the game. He's just like, he's a complete passenger in the game. It's just like, Steve Agnew, you make the decisions, you do the subs, you talk to the subs. I mean, we saw it against Newport when it was time to take penalties. Steve Agnew chose all the penalty takers. It's baffling to me that you can be a football manager and display that sort of attitude towards the game where, you know, this could have been a winnable game for us. It wasn't impossible in the first 60 minutes. And then when they scored their second goal, the game just completely changed. So I really don't even like have a positive word to say on anything that happened today at all. Steve Bruce's post-match comments are just the cherry on the top of the cake for me, because at the end of the day, he sat there and he said, you know, we, like as a collective, no, it was your tactics, take the blame, don't blame everyone else around you, because it's you. Yes, the players are on behalf of you, they're acting on your behalf in positions that you put them in and where you tell them to play, and once they're on the field you can't change what they do, and that's fair enough. But from the off, you needed to start more attacking. You needed to have a go at the game. We sat far too deep with, which again, we should have learned this against Brighton, left Alan St-Maximin too deep. He doesn't defend, it's not him. Why does he not play centrally and had Fraser on the wing instead? Like, why? Why did that not happen? Why did we not have Miggy on the right, Fraser on the left, St-Maximin in the middle with Wilson in front? Why did we not do that? That would have, if you were Man United at that point, knowing that you had that sort of decision to make and you were going to play Newcastle side after you had all them bad results, and Harry Maguire had a terrible international time in internationals, why would you not set up attackingly and have your opposition think, oh, this could be nerve-wracking, we've really got to like step up our game here? They didn't have to do anything. We let that slabhead Harry Maguire score after his absolute shit time that he's had for the last 3 months. It's just unbelievable. But do you know what? I'm saying it's unbelievable. Well, actually, it isn't unbelievable because it is typical. It's typical Newcastle United. It's typical Steve Bruce. And we all know that this all starts from one man. One man. You are one man. We are a club. We are a city. Not Mike Ashley. He's just draining the life. He's draining the football love and the passion out of every single Newcastle fan. And Steve Bruce is literally just a passenger on that train. Because we have amazing players in our squad now. We have amazing players. Almiron, St-Maximin, Dubravka's obviously got an injury, so he's not available at the moment. Callum Wilson. And we've let Man United make us look worse than a Sunday League pub team. Worse. In fact, I can guarantee my brother's team would probably beat us in that sense. And that's not even an exaggeration. I genuinely actually believe that. Because what do we show in games? How can you go from beating Burnley and actually looking decent, like 3 goals, and then come in and lose them 4-1 to Man United in the state that they're in currently? It's just, I don't even really, this is just going to seem like a total rant video, but I genuinely just don't have anything to say. I'm not even going to edit this video one slight bit because I just want people to see like the raw passion and like the state of our club currently. Because if you look at our next 6 games, I mean, we've got Wolves next. I really don't know where that next point's going to come from whatsoever. I really don't. And that's going to lead us into the Christmas period that is so crucial to teams who battle relegation and who are struggling. And that is going to lead us into that period. And I don't think I can sit and watch this defensive, horrible football any longer. I really can't. It's so frustrating to watch. You are shouting at the screen, you know, telling Steve Bruce what he should do, telling the players what they should do, and it's like they don't know. Then Steve Bruce turns around and tells the fans, oh, well, I don't understand how they don't know what I'm doing. No, we don't know what you're doing. In your post-match interviews, you don't know what you're doing either. You're in a job, you're way over your head in a job you just don't have a clue about. And the problem is, as I've said, he's a passenger on Mike Ashley's train. Mike Ashley's not going to sack him. He's his mate. He's his yes man. He's not going to sack him, and that's the problem. Like, that's the scary thing. And then we've got players. For example, Alan St-Maximin's just signed a new contract with a pay rise, an extra year on what he already signed originally with us. And players like him are probably now going to have a release clause in their contract. And yes, it's going to be a lot of money to prize him away from Newcastle. That's the whole point of a contract. But then, on the other hand, you've got players like Almiron, who, for me, are probably just going to be a cash cow for Mike Ashley. Almiron doesn't get a start, and he completely deserves to start for us. Completely. He's one of our most quality players. So I just don't even know where to go from this point. As I've said, I don't see us getting a point in the next 6 games. I might end up eating my words because pretty much half the time, as I've said on the Football Terrace this week, I wasn't scared about playing Man United. Well, look what happened. I really should have been. I'm deflated. Football at the moment is just so, it's just people at the top of the football business are just pulling the life out of every single fan. It's not even just Newcastle fans, every single fan. It's so sad to see, and I'm just so detached from football right now. And after watching that performance, I just think, you know, like, where's the joy gonna come from, like, in watching Newcastle anymore? Where are we gonna start enjoying it again? Because for me, not going to the games is one thing, and then having to watch that sort of display on TV is another. So yeah, I really don't know what to say. As I've said, I'm not going to edit this video one slight bit. I am just speaking my true raw feelings right now. It might be reactionary because obviously I'm filming this literally straight after the game, after I saw the results. So yes, it might be a little bit reactionary, but I haven't said anything I don't truly believe in. Yeah, but on another note, I'm going to end it there because this video has just turned into a 10-minute rant. But on another note, I have been really enjoying my time lately. I've been appearing on a lot of podcasts. I have been asked to be a full-time member of the Football Terrace, and we have got a ladies panel on a Friday night at 7 p.m. all ladies panel. There's 2 Tottenham fans, a Man United fan and a Newcastle United fan, obviously me. In each week we're going to talk about football. Obviously I still do the NUFC Matters on a Monday with the ladies and Steve. Love that. That started me out, and I just love that podcast. It's so close to my heart, and everyone I've met through that podcast is phenomenal. I'll be probably popping up in and around other podcasts and other YouTube channels in the future, in the recent future. I'm so grateful to be doing this because, I mean, a lot of people who will probably know me on my personal Twitter know that I've had a pretty tough year. So this for me is something that I am so grateful for, and so have something to look forward to, and that means everything to me. I'll leave links below to everything that I have done in the past week or so, and prior to that. Please check them out. Please like, share, subscribe for any of the platforms that they're on, because they're all amazing platforms, and I wouldn't really appear on them if I didn't believe in them. But I've had an amazing time appearing on all the different platforms that I have done in the past few weeks. Hopefully, you know, well, I'm saying hopefully, but it's pretty diabolical viewing today, so I really don't expect to get anything from Wolves. I'm worried about the next couple of games hugely. But we'll see. As we all know, Newcastle United always have a strange way of surprising us. So we'll see what that game brings. But sorry for the rant if this was really long. Well, I'm saying if it was really long. But as I've said, I just wanted to get my whole feelings out. So please like, share, subscribe. I'm going to be trying more consistent with this channel because I do neglect it, and I tend to focus on appearing on other things. But I will continue with this channel, and from this video onwards try and be more consistent. But thank you for all the support that everyone always shows me, no matter what I do. I'm so grateful. I'm literally just a girl from Durham, and I'm living out my absolute sporting football dream right now. So thank you everyone so much for the support that you always give me, and I will see you in the next video.